it's Guardian_Moon. You can call me Strife in the comments section. Spike_Spiegel at spcglobal.net for suggestions of things to stream. Ideas, comments, questions, dirties. I don't care. Send it to me. Follow me on YouTube at Strife Eclipse Gaming. All videos done broadcast will be uploaded to YouTube within 24 hours. This one being a minor exception. And follow me on Facebook. Yes, we do have a Facebook page under the same name, Strife Eclipse Gaming. You can get in touch with me there via message or drop comments. I do check it on a daily and try and do random posts to let you all know that I do keep an eye on it. And welcome to a very special Resident Evil broadcast for I'm Pissed Off at FF14. Yes, one of my games that I play in my off time that eventually I wouldn't mind streaming. Went down for emergency maintenance tonight, and I still have a few hours and stuff to do before I go to bed, technically. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing a special stream, and we're going to try and do a straight push to the end of Chris Redfield's campaign, since technically, if you've watched some of my other broadcasts, you've heard me say that I do believe Chris's side technically isn't canon. Technically, I think. I'm not... No, I do not have a link to my Facebook. I will work on that one. Still learning all the things that I can link to. I just learned how to get Discord linked. So, Strife Eclipse Gaming Facebook page is easy to do. Just search. It's all one word, capital S, capital E, capital G. It's all one word, easy to find. And, yeah, so we're going to try and do a straight push to... finish up Chris, since I believe he is non-canon in comparison to Jill, so I'm going to save the canon finale for Tuesday. Friday I will do my DMC wrap-up and try and get that wrapped up, and if not, we'll finish it on Monday. So that being said, I don't want this to be too long. I want to get this done. I want to get this over with. I want to vent some frustration by killing shit, so let's get this done. Alright. So, Chris, we're picking up... we're picking up right where we left off earlier today. Well, thank you for finding it. As I said, it is all one word. It's spelled and put together the same way as my YouTube page. And welcome back to the stream, Sugary Sweet. Thank you for the extra support by tuning in. And hello again, Rain. So we are going to try and get Mr. Redfield done and see what kind of differences he encounters in some of the areas I've already been to with Jill. I hope so too. I'm going to play it careful, but I want to play it fast because I do want to try and finish it. There's still a good chunk to go, but I'm hoping if I'm smart about it this time, I can actually get it done. But we'll see. I've had enough of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking path. My poor roommate is passed out so bad that he doesn't even, like, he didn't even register that his controller is still on him. Battery has been taken out, so this is where we pop in the battery. So I do know from previous playthroughs and everything, I can tell you this much right now. Chris's mechanics in the underground tunnel, where I got run over by the boulder earlier, as Jill, are different. Namely, he finds an item down there that only shows up during his playthrough. Alright. Let me actually line myself up with it. For the use, we're gonna grab the blue herb here. And we want to drop everything. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Okay, so since this is going to be a straight play to try and finish, I'm going to pick these up and I'm going to try and save a little bit more frequently. So I need the hexagonal crank. So this way, on the especially in this area where there are a lot of opportunities to be one-hit killed, I'm going to... So this way, if I do die, I don't go back very far. Of course, we'll take some shoddy shells, why not? So I'll pick up a few extra ink ribbons and also get my completion, get that area done. And then for Mr. Chris... we have handgun rounds. Green herb. Now Chris is going to get the shaft. And then we're going to go over down this way and grab these other handgun rounds, and then we'll see how Chris's conversation with Enrico goes.
Enrico! Don't come any closer, Chris. What happened? Double crosser. Enrico, wait. Enrico! Umbrella. Enrico! Double crosser.
Killed him with just one shot? Who could it be? Dun dun dun! A smart man would say, since obviously Enrico is dead, take the extra handgun round, any extra handgun rounds he's got, so this way you ain't dying. Fuck you, dude. I ain't dealing with your shit today. Shots. If I'm lucky, I will not have to reload. It's one hell of a growl. Okay. Alright, so I am going to save down here, just because this is where area killed me. So if it does by chance kill me again, I don't want to go through all that crap again. Okay. So we will... ink ribbons. Yes. Save successful. Good. So, temporary blue screen. Okay, stash everything with the shotgun, plenty of ammo, and the hex crank. Ready? And where are my extra shoddy shells? Not a lot. And we'll take this. All right. Do 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 do. Just because I don't fully remember, we'll do that. Just I have one. I should be fine if I actually follow the strategy, but nothing ever goes according to plan. Okay, so in Jill's playthrough, if you remember, this was empty. Yes, we will take the flamethrower, and by doing so, door is locked and will not open. Alright, so remember, you're going to stay facing your direction. Success! Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Yes. Yes, we will gladly take some of those. I'm going to need them. Okay, so the boulder has damaged the wall and revealed it very... Oh, and in my earlier stream when I played as Jill, I made mention of this, so for future reference and calling back, Rain, I'm terribly, terribly sorry. Oh. I blew out its ass. I don't know what I should say about that. Does that make me kind of pervy? You dick. Just a little, just a smidge. Okay, so huge spiderweb blocks the door. There are two ways to get through this. I can A, use a knife, or I can actually have fun with the flamethrower. Unfortunately, it burns way too quick. Alright. Ooh. There's a map. Yes, I will take a map. Blue herbs and green herbs galore. I just don't have the room to really pick them up and combine them in the way I wish I could. Yes, I set the flamethrower. That opens that. And I still have a healing item on me, so I'm not too worried. So again, trying to be careful, because I don't remember. Okay, so here's going to be a potential another death moment. So I actually have to use the crank here 3 times. Not trying to be sexist in any way, shape, or form, but my first time down here with Chris, and he's already a better Indiana Jones than Jill was. Okay. Let's see what's in here. This is the only other room. Oh, yay. Creepy music again. Okay, so that doesn't... Okay, so it didn't do what I thought it would do. Okay. So I can already see the answer to this puzzle. Without really, so we use that to push out the statue. And we use that to pull the block back in so I can get to the other side of it. And remembering playthroughs, that dial in the middle actually turns the statue. So I need to turn the statue the same way as the other one is and then push it into the slot. Push it off, and then push it back on, I think. And that should turn it. I love that time it actually dragged Chris a little bit with it. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Looks about right. Of course, with fixed cameras, dimensions could be way off, but we'll see. Voila! Yes, I will take the cylinder. Turn the light box, fish out the shaft. Okay, so I should have a pretty uneventful return back to the item box. By the way, I love the ... to the spider rain. You thought the other spiders were bad. That one was actually they actually pulled a real life spider from that one. Like not real life, obviously, but you know, like inspired spider and just enlarged it for, you know, the Resident Evil theme. That was actually based off of the if I remember correctly, the black tiger spider. So, you know, even though this is all completely outrageous, I do love, again, it's all about the small detail. I do love the small attentions to detail. Okay, so we're going to drop you, and look at all that freaking shit I have. And I can put you away just so I can actually pull you, and you, and you, and that makes the complete cylinder. Now I get to backtrack, and I'm gonna go ahead and have a search because I don't, as best I can tell, there's no reason for me to come back down here. So I'm gonna go back and grab those herbs and stuff, so this way I don't miss out on those. As best I can tell, I think I only missed out on one herb, and it was very early on. I think it was a red herb. So I'm doing pretty good about not missing them, and doing moderately okay with not using them. Okay, so we're gonna take this one and combine it. We will take this one and combine it. And then this way we have room for the green herb, which I have a double green in my inventory, in my item box. That will allow me to combine and make it a triple green, which is basically the equivalent of a feminine aid spray. I mean first aid spray. So, just for a little time passing thing, one of the things I did find out for Chris is, at least the good news is that saves don't necessarily affect some of the bonuses you get. All the bonuses are determined based on, you got to complete it a certain amount of times and what difficulty you completed it on. I believe I'm playing on normal, so I think I'm fine. But so like Chris has 2 extra costumes that he can unlock other than the BSAA one. I do not know if they put anything extra, any extra costumes in the PS4 Origins collection. I do not know. So, but I do know that by completing the game once, we'll get the outfit that, you know, back then, you know, fortunately with today's people, today's idiots in society, this might actually sound offensive, but one of his costumes is called the Mexican, which it looks like he's kind of wearing like cargos, with like a gray long sleeve sweatshirt, a red tee over it, like almost, I don't know how to exactly describe it, some type of beanie, and sunglasses. And then, if you complete the game a second time with Chris, you will unlock his outfit from Resident Evil Code Veronica. Jill is the same way. If you complete the game once, you get what is classified as the Sarah Connor from Terminator attire. And if you complete it a second time, you will unlock what her Resident Evil 3 attire. Okay, so get on board, write it down. Item box rest in the south end for the information area a line at this end of the lodge mineral. Press used to crush refuse. Find and enter the northeastern door. Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty good. Doesn't tell me I need to drop anything or collect anything, so this is the northeastern door, so we'll go in here first. Part of me kind of wants to go down there and check to see what, you know, the crushing is, but I don't think I want to mess with it too much. Whoa. Wait, I have no idea. Yeah, okay. Flash grenade, defensive item. Always happy with the magnum rounds. Need to leave at least one slot open apparently because I'm going to be finding a flamethrower. Okay. Remember that a mutant is immortal, so do an about face around the opposite direction. Run through the eastern door, keep an eye out for some extra crates. Chris can find send the sockets to manufacture. Push the large crate onto the transfer cage and use the control panel to send the box down the river. Carefully navigate back through the tunnels to the trash compactor area, avoiding Lisa's wrath. Okay. Thankfully, considering somehow she managed to find her way down here, she can't open doors. Okay, so now apparently I need to work my way back through here. Yay. Ah. Yeah, no shit, right? Okay, there's the door. God damn, this is a fucking maze. But at least I got back. Okay, so... So now I can at least dump some things out of my inventory. That's good. Okay. Magnum rounds... I don't think I have any more. Oh no, I do. Just because I have a little bit more abundance of that, I'm gonna take those. And combine those. Okay. Garbage compactor. Yeah, let's go ahead and press that. And there's the flamethrower. Broken. It's amazing, like considering all those two different chemicals in there, you know, mixed together and, you know, make flames. I guess, you know, it's amazing that nothing else happened. Other than the box just got crushed and the flamethrower got broken. Okay, so in order to do this one, I need to find the lever, pull the switch, and then get back to that door quickly so I can push the flamethrower into it. All while avoiding her. Over here, Lisa. Whoa. Ritualistic, man. Fires died out, but it shows signs of use. Huge collection of various kinds of dolls. They're all faded and worn. Jewelry box. Stone ring. Family picture and notes. Something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica. Administered virus type A. Plasmolizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. Lisa, administered virus type B. Plasmolizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion positive but delayed fusion. Body modification observed. Constant results. Status continued protective observation. George, action terminated November 30th, 1967. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th, 1967. I feel dizzy after the shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th, 1967. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. November 17th, 197. From inside box sent to Mommy. Maybe Jew Mother there. Stone box hard, it hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see Mother because 4 stones. Morbid. Okay, blue herb. There's weed everywhere, man. Just fucking everywhere. Alright, climb the ladder at the west end. hey, look at this. You check out the keys for zombies on the mountain path. Get too close to company. Remember, take the metal object along with you. Ah, there we go. Top a lot of Chris Redfields. Vault the metal object, combine the metal seal with the hexagonal frame. After you collect the original one, finally open those gates into the main hall. Okay, so that explains, with this being her cabin, that explains how she got into the tunnels, but... Bye-bye. Damn. Yeah. Almost walked right into him. Okay, so it finally looks like we're gonna get to check out the area that was one of the other areas that was added that we saw in the very beginning that was not in the original. But first things first, we also need this item. Okay, so safest way back is going to be through here. Swear to God, those birds always sound so pissed off. Like, if you're so pissed off, do something about it. Come at me, bird. I'll fight you. I'll fight a bird. I ain't afraid to punch a bird in the beak. Take it to a whole new level. I'll beak slap it. I won't bitch slap it. I'll beak slap it. Holy shit, dude, what? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. I am probably going to save here because events here can actually affect the outcome of the game, so I'm going to go ahead and save before I do anything else. Lisa's last stand. Temporary blue screen. Okay. I have saved, so I'm just gonna try it as is. So I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm saved, so if I do die, if I do screw up, it's not gonna take long to go back. Jesus. Even though it's a fixed camera angle, one of the best things about this, I will say, is some of the camera angles are fucking amazing. Like, they capture that tense, what the fuck is about to happen. Candles. What the fuck is up with all the candles?
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action. I'll investigate this area a little further.
So, the whole thing... wait, there's something else. Family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa, day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot, saying it was nutrition. When they gave me the shots, Mommies can think straight. But Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid. Afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is next time when we go to the lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when the man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. We're on the outside. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967, Jessica Trevor. So I will say, I do feel achieved for doing that with just the handgun, because every strategy in the book was telling me to use shotgun and or magnum if necessary. And it's just really nice to not have to waste my ammo like that. Circular impression. There's an eagle-shaped emblem carved inside. Circular impression. There's a wolf-shaped emblem carved inside. Okay, so pop that open. See what we get. Hello, fourth viewer. That's right. This leads us to the final area of the game. Welcome to the lab. Okay. The sign reads, "Will not open unless in first class emergency." That's a welcoming music, isn't it? Okay, it's back to basics. Stash everything in Chris's inventory and load up with a handgun, magazines, and the flask. If Chris is still holding on to the one-shot suicide pistol, remember that it will kill one zombie instantly without needing to cremate the remains. It could be useful down here. I got the handgun rounds. I got the handgun. I still have the suicide shot. I can burn 2 bodies, so alright. Several enemies are spread on the beach area surrounding this ending stairway. Try to engage them one at a time. Bait them away from their corners with gunfire and your presence. One enemy is coming up the stairs. Wait until it's on your side of the rail before your bullets will have any impact. Alright, let's do this. Oh, well, that's one body I don't have to burn. Crap. Damn it, I knew I forgot something. I forgot the lighter. Oh no, wait, Chris has the lighter. Oh god, I'm mixing up my playthroughs now. I'm mixing up Chris and Jill. How does somebody do that? I think if I remember correctly, the one downside about this is they transfer quickly. They change more rapidly. Another Mo disc. Okay, 2 green arrows go on the landing along the rail. Leave them where they stand until you actually need them. There's a Mo disc on the... There's a gasoline can for relief flask near the entrance. That's anything you put down because you'll backtrack often through this level. Most importantly, refill the flask before you go downstairs and engage new enemies. Well, I have no enemies to worry about in this area anymore, so I'm going to take these guys on. Oh, I'll take that. I think it's almost sad that I think I've actually... It was beautiful, man. Teary-eyed. Just he like slowly approaches the screen. Boom, there goes his head. I think I've actually gotten more headshots with the handgun than I think I've done with the shotgun in this playthrough. Alright, so because of the fact that, you know, I'm doing what I was told, I'm gonna go back and refill the canteen. So there's gonna be a lot of backtracking. And see, I've only been playing for about an hour, and I'm already in the last area of the game. So it shouldn't be too difficult to blaze through this if I do things properly. Big if. Okay. Of course, I need to make sure there's no more. I'm gonna do a quick sweep. Okay, we are clear. Run straight ahead, cross the B3 level, and shoot the creature near the giant... Run straight ahead across the B3 level, shoot the creature straight ahead near the giant fan. Another will emerge from the corridor behind Chris. So get into position in front of the fan, turn and blast the fiend. Search the shelves near the giant vent for a dagger. Enter the double doors in the northwest corner of this room. So there's the knife. And northwest corner. Alright then. Looks like we get to go here. When they drop something like that so close to the room you just entered, it does make me wonder, like, what am I about to get into? Unless some heads pop, ignite both enemies here once you put them down. If you don't, they will reanimate at a very lousy time. You'll venture through these passages with hazardous materials until you can't afford to have fierce enemies here at that point. Clear this area. First aid box is on the floor by the corridor's entrance. Do not take this item unless Chris is really sore and aching. A lock with 3 levers controls the sealed door at the far end of the corridor. The door in the center of the corridor is also sealed. The only room to explore is the one near the entrance on the south wall. Better safe than sorry. So apparently this is the only one that is accessible. Jesus, that door. Take the X-ray. Sure, why not? Check the desk on the north wall to find the letter to the researcher. Okay. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. It gave me herpes, bitch! I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please, do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock on the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded the password into an X-ray picture. A rotogenogram? I don't know. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state. But if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John, Ada. A memo from the message board catches your attention. There's something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Alex Bichette. Ed Fisher. Clark David. Alex Bichette, Ed Fisher, Gail Holland, Part of it is glowing red. 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 Okay. Keep this word in mind as you explore more of the lab. Find the double doors in the upper northeast corner of the square. So I'm backtracking. Okay, so... So I think northeast corner, yeah. VACT, researchers note. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VACs. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard for cemetery. From the following menu, select B3 option and a door on this level will be unlocked. Unlock B2 official data room, enter the password cell on the keyboard, and then select cancel or choose to quit. Alright. Oh yeah. Continue exploring the room, moving inside the cold storage room where the bodies are hung. Search yourselves and find a flash grenade in a first aid box containing a green herb. Okay. Why not? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Nitroglycerin recharge station. Return to the newly unlocked room of ether. A nude cadaver slowly advances. If you're out of gasoline, then hopefully you'll manage to blow up the enemy's head. This particular foe will be a problem if you don't properly remove it from the area. I should probably go and check. probably be safer if I actually at least open up some spots in my inventory. Okay, so for now I can drop this, and I can drop that. So it opens up a couple spaces for me. So I will eventually be coming back to get these. Go ahead and grab these now. Doesn't look like I'll be picking up anything. So I should be fine with just the one spot. Locked. Symbol resembling power areas carved into the door. Okay. It's locked. Symbols. Okay. Where am I supposed to be going then? Unlocked room on B3. New. Okay. So the only other unlocked room is in here. Which looks to be here. Okay. So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, he's on fire! Yep, I went there. Security system passcode, transmission device. If you had a modis, you could transmit the passcode to the system. You bastard. Sanitation, what is this? Facts. To Sanitation Division, Attention Manager, Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addresses only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. Good job following protocol. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. Only several? First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. I would constitute each death as a concern, so I'm pretty sure several is a little bit of an understatement. It has also been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Again, now, each individual person? Concern. More than several. Oh, man. Second concern. Oh, wait. Second. Our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Secret security patrol team has been completely eradicated, and this is only your second concern? You got problems, homie. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many more casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Maybe something behind the sturdy door. Open it? No. The last modus is on the shelves to the right of the door. Search the shelves to the left of the entrance and pinpoint map to the laboratory. Okay. In the corner, machine promises to refill your full supply chain. Search the desk area of the nitro chamber for transmission and insert a modus. God crap. I shouldn't have fucking pocketed I shouldn't have fucking dropped the Mo disc. My bad. So I gotta go back and get that. So, a little bit of backtracking. Candy time! I'm gonna try this fucking Mars bar. Special type of Mars bar from Europe. Never had a Mars bar before. It's pretty tasty. You never know. Okay, we're gonna drop you, we'll take the Mo disc. Click, 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 click. Run in, run in, and run in, run in, run in, and run in, run in. Okay. Using the Mo disc. Okay. Chris may need to stop by an item box in B2 to clean out his inventory and take multi-athlete. Time to lock and load the shotgun and take backup ammo. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that. Because other than the ink ribbons, I think this is the area that offers to refill my gas canteen. Okay, so... Alright, so it looks like we actually get to go to the second floor. Gotta swap some inventory out of time, but it looks like we're gonna check out the room that was unlocked on the second floor. Or basement 2. Where did my shotgun go? Where did it go? If anybody decides they want to grab me down here, they're gonna have a whole shitload of problems. MA-39 Cerberus. FI-03 Neptune. MA-121 Hunter. T-002 Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development Staff. 834170623. Why not? Hell yeah. Videos are stored on the shelves. There are all security camera recordings. Here's a map of the laboratory. Okay. Whoa. That's a lot of shit to still go through. Okay. Alright. Glass cabinet on the west wall displays a collection of books. One of these is security protocols. Level 1. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of emergency. Basement Level 1. Passage to heliport entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevators. The elevator stops during emergencies. Visual data room for use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Level 3, Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. Triple lock door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who may deactivate the lock with all the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior research deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access of output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Hello, viewers. Regarding basement level 4, regarding progression of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus, illegible hereafter. Okay. Examine the code panel on the east wall of the entrance. Press the bell. Eight, 4, 6, 2. There we go. Ah, so that's how that opens. Okay. Ah, damn it. I'm using these when I don't need them, but oh well. Laboratory key. Some sort of image editing equipment. It looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's film. View it? Sure, why not? Let's see what he saw.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Because that's not disturbing. Yeah, that's not disturbing at all. Spot the key for the power area. Take the key to the power area. Back to B42. Use this key to unlock the 2 doors in the southwest corner of the square. You can then discard it. Enter the double doors first. Well, after finding his dead body so early in the game, I guess it's kind of nice to finally see how he died. Little uneventful. No further use for the key. Discard. Okay, so we want to go to the double doors first. Oh! I have no idea what you are. But I needed that in my life. Any other creepy things want to pop out at me? Okay. Creepy noise emanating from the ventilation shaft. This layer is warning enough. Quickly get on the ledge to Chris's right and examine the vent shaft. Chris will crawl through to the next room. Thanks to the duck, Chris is on the operating room on the east side of the room. You won't get any items in this room, but the mutant chimeras living in here are now alerted to your presence. You're from room to room through the vent shafts. Do not hop off the ledge. Left wall and climb into it. Yeah, why not? Doesn't look like there's anything else in here, so yeah, let's go back. Now, is there anything noteworthy in here? Operating table's covered in blood. Thrust is shut and won't budge. Okay. It doesn't really look like there's anything else in here, so let's do what it said and go through the north. Oh, this is gonna be good. Security system processor, yeah. Alright, why not? Transmitting, okay. Shelf is full of various antitoxins. Okay. Ah, it went back. Okay, well, I got all that already. Alright, where are we heading now? Enter the door in the southeast corner of the square. As you cross the door, someone will slowly take an interest in you. On their own. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, don't think I need that anymore. Hell yeah. I'm like brimming with fucking healing items. It's fucking ridiculous. Refrigerator isn't turned on. Do not open that fridge. Got a good amount of Magnum rounds. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I can actually go out and find these two zombies that they're talking about. I'm not seeing these said enemies. Exit Plyram, enter the door on the south side of the square. As you cross the corridor, some walking surgical victims will slowly take an interest in you. Okay, so I don't really need that, it says. But I do need the last Mo disc. Maybe a health item? Alright, I'm not gonna take any chances because we're coming up to a part where I really fucking hate it. I do vaguely remember this part, so... we are getting close to the end. I can one, not only feel it, two, I'm almost certain of this. So, to the power room. Okay. If it dies, fantastic. If the creature escapes, don't chase it or cast one ensue. Kill it or drive it off. Either way, it's effective to prevent the monster from interfering in Chris next right path. Leaves the empty fuel supply castle at the end of this run. Head to the extensive warnings. Quickly exit the power station and return to the refueling post on the other side of B3. Other side of B3. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was in the second room that opened. I'm trying to remember which room they were talking about. I think it was this one. Fuel supply capsule. The main ingredient of this appears to be a nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. So, no running. Hand is off the square button, so this way I don't accidentally run. I just gotta hope I don't fucking run into anything. Because unfortunately with the shotgun, jarring. Still with us, Rain? Still good? Still kosher? Alright. Sugary Sweet, are you still with us too, or did you pass out on us? I appreciate both of you staying so long if you are. Alright. I'm creating patients for you. Do you take them? Legit question. I can run again. Oh. That, my friends, is what we call the twofer. I hear you. Aha! I missed that before. Of course, I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to get through these guys. Huh. Okay. Those guys are toast. And we now have power. so it only said there was supposed to be 6 running about 3 rooms, so I think I got 2 per room? So I should be fine. Okay. Okay, so let's see. It's rusted shut, so we're not getting in there. And there's only one other room to really check. So before we head down to B4, where one of the final confrontations is going to take place, I'm going to go check out that last room. You know, completion and everything. And we're actually almost done. So I might actually be able to keep this right about the 2-hour mark. Alright, so let's see... Let's see what happens. Miss Valentine.
Chris?
Jill.
Chris, Wesker's the...
I know. I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright, so we are almost... Basically, that's all there is to do there for now. Eventually we get to go back there and rescue Jill, I think. So... we're gonna head back to the employee break room. And get one of our final setups ready. Gonna play with the Magnum. Oh, yeah. It's Magnum time. The elevator isn't working. It looks like you have to operate the switch on the right-hand side. Yes, let's press it. Elevator is working.
Chris!
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan, sir.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you.
Meet the premature tyrant.
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Wesker! Come on, you test tube freak!
Oh! Yeah, one problem.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years at the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which had been delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight into my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research. But unfortunately, I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. Scene, unlock the door of the room by examining the computer desk in the northeast corner. If Rebecca doesn't appear during the sequence, search the ground near the master key. Ugly creature. I'm looking for a master key. Check out Rebecca and you find her. She's okay. After the scene, unlock the door by examining the computer desk in the northeast corner of the lab. If Rebecca doesn't appear during this sequence, search the ground near the megala. The power plant that will pursue you into the square. Okay, so I guess that's all for here. If Rebecca doesn't appear during the sequence, search the ground near the megalomaniac's body for the master key.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
Personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Fuck off, bug. Oh, it's so glorious. Just
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate. Deactivating and releasing.
Jill,
all locks.
sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel must evacuate. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
welcome back, Jill.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Let's get going!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Maybe probably because she didn't have a weapon before, so she didn't know what was on the outside too much, so maybe she wanted to wait and see if Chris came back to maybe get a weapon. I mean, there's no point in exiting the door if you're just gonna get slaughtered by the first thing you run into.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. 3 minutes to detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
No
Good
shit.
work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
Chris!
You okay?
Yeah.
Woo! You really need to work on your aim, dude. Oh, really should learn to shut my mouth.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh! Ow! Bye-bye. And that is the end. 2 girls, 1 copter. That is such a horrible, horrible reference, Sugary, and I loved you for it. So, but that is Chris's playthrough. The only thing that really bothers me about this one is the fact that it's showing both Chris and Jill's stuff when I'm playing as Chris. It's like, can't you focus on one? And the fact that it's being a little unfair that the character models in the back are actually, sometimes you will see them in some of their alternate costumes. It's just like, oh, come on, I can't access those yet. Why you do that to me? Rain, still alive? Rain, are you still with us? Ah, there you go. Now I see you.
Chris, you did a fine job. There we go. Okay, so now, courtesy of actually completing that, we have a few new options here. You can watch the credits, which nobody really wants to do. Gallery. Opening. Ending Chris 1. Locked, 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 locked. which I think these are primarily all the different endings, because I think you can save both. You can save one, you can save none. And then I think you can actually view the ending with different costumes. Leaderboards, which that's all online. I didn't really need to click on that. Which I'm afraid to look, but yeah, why the fuck not? Most of these are probably hacked numbers. There's no way people did this in such and such time, so. Manual. Options. Once again, now opens, actually, instead of choosing, making your best guess over, with those questions, which one's which, now you can actually just pick outright, so.
Resident Evil.
A new costume has been unlocked. There is the Mexican. So. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to think on that one. So. But, yeah, okay, so that is Resident Evil 1 through Chris's storyline, which, to the best of my knowledge... Oh! Is there anything else if I, just hypothetically here, if I click on it? Since it's now cleared data. Yep. And then it takes me back out to here. Loading content. Please don't turn off your PlayStation 4 system. Load successful. Yeah, I got it. Ah, that's what it is. So, in order for me to do anything, it's like new game. But if I go load game, come on. Load my cleared data for Chris. Then it takes me back to the main menu with the ones again, and I can choose from there and have access to the extra costumes. Okay, so that was Resident Evil 1 from what is technically considered, I'm not 100%, I'm like 97% sure that Chris, while he does become kind of the main center point through some of the later games, his was technically not canon, I want to say, because of things that happen and we learn about in later Resident Evils. So that was done next Tuesday. Since this only took me about 2 hours-ish, I will for sure finish up Jill's, and we will have another Resident Evil down. Possibly, maybe I'll do like a jump start and do a separate video, maybe for like an hour, just to kind of set the groundwork for Resident Evil Code Veronica. So for anybody who didn't watch and maybe kind of wants to watch everything chronologically, maybe just a little bit, 0 and then 1, you can go back and watch my old streams for Resident Evil 2. And then I don't have an ability to stream Resident Evil 3, so I would recommend looking that up if anybody wants to actually follow along story-wise. Playthroughs aren't that bad, so you could usually probably watch a playthrough in a few hours. Mine just take a little extra long because I like to search and take in everything, so if you're going to use my videos, prepare to sit yourself down for a little while to kind of catch up. So, chronologically, it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, and then Code Veronica. So, and timeline-wise, Resident Evil 0 happens July 23rd, 1998. Resident Evil 1 happens July 24th, 1998. Resident Evil 2 happens 2 months later. 2 and 3 actually happen like 2 months later on the same day. 3 during the day, 2 during the night. And then Code Veronica takes place 3 months later. So roughly in like December or January, somewhere around there. 98 or December of 98 or January of 99. I don't specifically remember dates. I just know it's 3 months later. It actually gets said in the opening intro. So, yeah, a lot of things Resident Evil-wise happened in such a small time frame. All in all, a 5-month time period, a lot of shit happened. And then we get, a break for like 6 years. Thus the events of Resident Evil 4. So, anyway, Tuesday we will probably... I don't know, maybe... if I actually finish up Devil May Cry on Friday, maybe, since I don't think it'll take too long to get through some of the extra content of Devil May Cry 5, I will maybe try and do Jill's playthrough, get that done on Monday, and give a little teaser, hour and a half, maybe 2-hour teaser, or intro to Resident Evil Code Veronica. So, that being said, and that's one of the first games that... really docks you for saves and time and all that shit. So anyway, it is 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I need to get my laundry into the dryer and then get my butt to bed for work. So thank you for everyone who tuned in, stayed, and chit-chatted with me while I did this pissed off stream because 14 can't get their shit together and had to go down for maintenance. And we will hopefully be back on Friday for the apology stream for not doing things on Monday for Devil May Cry. Spike_Spiegel at sbcglobal.net for any stream tips, tricks, things like that, anything you want to talk about or ideas that you just want to toss out in there. YouTube, Strife Eclipse Gaming, all one word, capital S, capital E, capital G. All broadcasts get uploaded there within 24 hours of broadcast. This one might be a minor exception. And Facebook, as we saw earlier in this video, I was found. Same way as the YouTube channel, you can follow that way, keep up the track with updates there. I do post when I'm going live, and I do try and post the times I'm going live, so this way you can keep track there. I'm trying to do better than giving you a 15 to 20 or 30 minute notice. And yeah, and there's a message button, so if you want to chit chat with me that way and just chew the fat, talk some shit, tell some dirty jokes, and some tasteful nudes, whatever you want, we can do that. And I appreciate both Rain and Sugary and whoever person number 3 is for sticking around so long and watching this from start to finish. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, have fun, have a good night or a good morning depending on where you're at. Hope you guys have an amazing day. So stay safe, have fun, and if you're gaming right now, game hard or go the fuck home. We'll see you guys on Friday for Devil May Cry 5. Check you guys later.